Hi, I'm Tess, and I'm autistic. And today, I want to talk about something I used to struggle with really badly: the fear of being perceived. Not a lot of people talk about this, but for many of us on the spectrum, it's real. It can show up in weird ways, and if you're not careful, it can get in the way of your goals. Let me tell you what it looked like for me. When I was in middle school, I was terrified of standing up to turn in my homework. Not because I didn't do it, but because the moment I stood up, all eyes would be on me. My heart would pound. My mind would go blank. What if I tripped? What if someone looked at me funny? What if I breathed weird? So guess what? I stopped turning in my homework altogether, even though I spent hours on it. And yeah, my grade went down, way down. Same thing in gym class. I had a failing grade, not because I was out of shape, but because I couldn't handle the locker room or the games. Changing clothes around other people, that felt like walking into a spotlight with no way to hide. Playing team sports, all eyes on you when you mess up, or even just exist. So I avoided it. I skipped class. I made excuses. But really, I was just scared of being perceived. And here's the weird part. I love karaoke. I mean, seriously, give me a microphone, a karaoke machine, and a cheesy 90s power ballad, I'm in heaven. It's kind of ironic, right? I'm terrified to raise my hand in class, but I'll get up and belt out a song in front of strangers like it's no big deal. And that's something a lot of people don't get about autism. It's not about being introverted or shy. It's about context. It's about control, safety, and predictability. At karaoke, I choose when I go up. I know the words, I know the music, no one's grading me. It's silly, it's low stakes, and most importantly, it feels safe. But at school, or in a locker room, or in a board meeting, that fear of being judged or misread, it takes over. Let's pause. Why does this happen? For some autistic people, being watched or even imagined being watched can cause real anxiety. It's called hyper-awareness of social evaluation. We notice everything. The way people look at us, whisper, glance, blink. And because many of us have been misunderstood before, our brain says, people are judging you. You're not safe. It's not about being shy. It's about sensory overload, social anxiety, and years of masking. It's about feeling like being seen equals being exposed. But here's the thing. The fear of being perceived stopped me from doing what I was fully capable of doing.
And it's not just school stuff. That fear can follow you into jobs, friendships, relationships, life. So here's what I want you to know. 1, you're not broken. That fear you feel, it's not your fault. 2, you deserve to be seen safely. Start small. Turn in 1 paper. Speak in a group of 2. You don't need to conquer the stage. Just step onto it for you. 3rd, accommodations help. Email your homework if walking to the front is too much. Ask to change clothes in a private stall. You're allowed to work with your brain, not against it. 4, being perceived doesn't mean being judged. People aren't always looking to criticize. Sometimes they're just existing. And sometimes they're even admiring you. It took me a long time to understand that I could be seen without being hurt, that I could show up without hiding, and you can too. This is your journey. You get to take it at your pace. Thanks for watching Autistips. If this helped you, like and subscribe for more ways to thrive as your true self.